The first book I'm going to share with you is The Hidden Oracle by Riordan. It is book 1 in the Trials of Apollo series. In this book we follow Apollo in the form of a 16-year-old boy after he was cast out of Olympus by his father, Zeus. It's not the first time he's got this problem, so he knows that to get back to Olympus he's got to accomplish a bunch of extraordinary stuff. To do so, he goes with Meg, his companion, to Camp Half-Blood, and a lot of crazy things happen. This book is full of adventure and the characters are amazing, especially Apollo, who really is hilarious. His love for bacon especially is particularly hilarious. I also really enjoyed the contrast between Apollo's personality and Meg's, because she's a much more different person. She is much more secretive and mysterious, and the relationship that forms between Apollo and Meg is absolutely superb and hilarious and loving and charming. All in all, this is a great book and I thoroughly recommend it to anybody looking for a great story and a great laugh. The second book I shall speak of is this beautiful baby. Look at this cover. It is called Les Fiancés de l'Hiver and it is book 1 in a trilogy written by Christelle Dabos. It tells the story of a girl called Ophélie who can read objects, read their past, know about their owners, etc., and who can pass through mirrors. But Ophélie is sent to marry a guy she does not know, who is very austere and mysterious. His name is Thorn and he lives in the pole where it's very, very cold. Now what I loved about this book is that the heroine, Ophélie, she's not your typical heroine. She's not particularly pretty, she doesn't really look after herself, and a mirror accident has led to a nearly uncontrollable clumsiness. And so that's why she doesn't really understand why Thorn wants to marry her, why she has to hide her identity when she gets to the pole, and other questions that she has to find answers to through this book. Now the universe of this book is absolutely mesmerising. It is enchanting and colourful and abstract and very original. And the plot really unravels itself throughout the whole book. You don't really know what's going to happen. From what I told you, you can't really tell the plot and the storyline and such, but you really discover it in this beautiful universe. And the writing style is just as beautiful. The only complaint I have about this book is that the middle part is a tidbit too slow for me, but the ending really made up for it, so it was fine for me. You should really pick this up if you're looking for a great intrigue and a great tale and beautiful sightings and beautiful characters. The next book I'm going to talk about is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Passenger tells the story of Etta, who is a young violinist who lives in New York 2016 and who is one night thrust into the time-travelling universe.
Look at who interrupted us. Please meet Pam Pam, the love of my life. Oh, I love you too.
As I was saying, after that event a lot of stuff happened. Etta discovers secrets about her mother, about her family, and she has to find something her mum hid in order to get back to her natural time. But to do so, she's got to travel to amazing places and amazing time, travel through time, you know, and all that. The characters in this book are very intriguing. You don't really know if they're good or bad, and there is a whole story within the story that's extremely interesting and that you'll just die to know the end of. This darling copy is a little bit bashed out because I carried it around for a long time. Indeed, I had a lot of trouble getting into it at first, but once I hit page 100, I was hooked. I really can't wait for the second book, Wayfarer, to come out, as this is the first book in their duology. The last two books I'm going to share with you go together, as they are the first two tomes in the Mistborn trilogy by Sanderson. I haven't read the last book yet, so no spoilers in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. We should all take a moment to enjoy the beauty of those two books, really. So, I was saying, the final empire is set in a world controlled by the Lord Ruler, where ash falls from the sky and mists come out at night. It tells the story of Vin, a girl who was a part of a thieving crew before she was recruited by a man, Kelsier, who wants to destroy the very evil and very immortal Lord Ruler. Kelsier is an Elemancer, a man who draws abilities from the metals they ingest. For example, pewter makes you stronger and tin enhances your senses. He soon begins training Vin as he discovers her abilities. So basically, in this book we follow a girl who was recruited by a madman, and they began planning, with the help of others, the overthrowing of the final empire ruled by an immortal and crazy guy. Now I know these books are quite chunky, but Sanderson's perfect writing will allow you to fly through them. I can't wait to read the third one, and then I'm planning on reading every book Sanderson has ever written, even though it would probably take me 15 years, as all his books seem to be dictionary size. Those books are amazing and you should definitely read them, no matter how big they are. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you liked the books that I presented to you as much as I did reading them. Feel free to leave comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Thank you very much for your support. Hugs and kisses.
Hey you, don't forget to subscribe.